On behalf of Heartfulness Institute, it gives us great pleasure to welcome on this beautiful spring morning all our distinguished guests, students, faculty members, and brothers and sisters present here, as well as joining us live from around the world. Today we are all gathered here at Kahna Shanti Vanam, the global headquarters of Heartfulness Institute, for the inaugural session of the two-day conference on sustainability in the classroom, nurturing the next generation of climate change makers. Climate change has far surpassed its detriments to planet Earth. We are currently at a critical impasse where action must be taken to reverse its negative impacts. And the time has now come for young leaders to take up the mantle for this essential change. This conference aims to catalyze a transformative moment in education, positioning sustainability and green living at the core of learning practices the world over. By bringing together diverse stakeholders, from policymakers to students, we aspire to create a ripple effect that will contribute to a more sustainable and compassionate world, fostering international cooperation and shared environmental responsibility. Heartfulness has been working tirelessly towards bringing in newer measures of sustainable practices in all walks of life, especially education. Let us now together watch a short video on sustainability initiatives by Heartfulness in the classrooms.
The worldwide Heartfulness movement encourages people to follow the guidance of their heart. It is no surprise then that many of the activities of Heartfulness serve to further the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, laid out by the United Nations. Nowhere is this congruence more visible than at Kahna Shanti Vanam, the International Heartfulness Center near Hyderabad in Telangana. This campus is a prime example of many of the SDGs in action, with its efficient water harvesting and management, commitment to clean energy, recycling, forestation, community development, and much more. However, Heartfulness Guide Daaji suggests that to make sustainability a way of life and make it the default choice for future generations, it must find a way into classrooms.
Just the music. Yeah. You do that part.
Heartfulness volunteers have embarked on several initiatives to make sustainability a part of the educational spaces in Kanha Shanti Vanam and beyond. From an early age, the students at Kahna Shanti Vanam engage in farming activities that allow them to see the process of life unfolding before their eyes on farm plots that are part of the school campus. Innovative methods are used to make these activities fun and interesting. For example, on this circular plot, they are growing the toppings for pizza, like basil, onions, parsley, peppers, and tomatoes. Once these are grown and harvested, they actually make a pizza with the toppings from this plot. The degradation of soil health is a concern the world over. One of the methods to restore soil health being used by Heartfulness is biochar. Children are introduced to the process of making biochar and learn how to use it efficiently. The schools on the Kahna Shanti Vanam campus feature hydroponic farms and organic microgreen laboratories, where children grow edible plants and microgreens. Here, they actually grow their meals. They see the transformation of seeds to food on their plates, evoking a sense of wonder, respect, and gratitude towards nature. This has led to the development of a microgreens growing curriculum, which has been greatly appreciated. These organic microgreen labs have been taken beyond Kanha, and over 300 master trainers, 800 rural women, and 100,000 students have been trained in sustainable practices that will benefit communities for years to come. In Delhi, an organic microgreens initiative, launched in partnership with the Delhi Education Department, has established sustainable microgreens cultivation programs in local schools. Students at Kahna Shanti Vanam are also encouraged to use the Heartfulness Pottery Studio to help get a tactile sense of the clay and how things are created from the earth and returned to it. The products created at the studio will soon be incorporated into the school campuses as well. Another initiative focused on sustainability is just getting underway at Kanha. This is the construction of a paper-making studio. The paper made here will include recycled paper made from cotton scraps. Another exciting proposal that has been developed under the guidance of Daaji is the creation of agritecture-driven educational campuses. This is a new approach to construction, where agriculture is built into the very architecture of the school. The design features a central hydroponics farm area with innovations such as a charcoal wall, solar panels, and turf roofs, keeping the space ventilated and cool. Heartfulness is committed to taking sustainability in the classroom further and is constantly seeking to build partnerships that benefit this cause. We are all in this together, and what we are trying to sustain is life on this very special planet that we all call home.
All around the world, all around the world, we're not strangers, we are neighbors, kindred souls, and our hearts are full of peace.
After this brief glimpse into the initiatives of heartfulness in classrooms, we now invite our respected dignitaries to please join Revered Daaji on the dais for the inauguration of the Conference on Sustainability in the Classroom. It is our privilege to invite our respected guest of honor, Honorable Secretary General Commonwealth, Right Honorable Patricia Scotland, Honorable Ambassador of Ukraine in India, His Excellency Dr. Alexander Polishchuk, Chairman ICAR Dr. R.C. Agrawal, Chairman Salvan Group of Institutions Shri Sushil Salvan, Ms. Mamta Rani Agrawal, Additional Secretary, Association of Indian Universities, Professor Danda Raji Reddy, Vice Chancellor, Shri Konda Lakshman Telangana State, Horticultural University, and Dr. Gautam Rao, Chairman, Vignana Bharati Institute of Technology. We have a very unique inauguration happening today. Our guests will be laying the foundation for planting a sustainable future by planting seeds for growing organic microgreens today. The concept of growing microgreens has taken the idea of urban farming to students at an entirely new level. Students across Heartfulness schools and our allied partner schools have understood that farming is not restricted to having large tracts of land and soil alone. It is very much possible in trays. Growing microgreens has been part of the school programs, teaching students about farming as well as health and nutrition. This program has been successfully implemented in 60 schools so far, and with the blessings of the Commonwealth Secretary General, Ms. Patricia Scotland, Organic Microgreens is working with Commonwealth to take this program to all the Commonwealth countries, specifically island nations, bringing game-changing food security measures for these nations. We are happy to share that Organic Microgreens has recently got a grant from the European Union Youth Empowerment Fund to support this sustainable startup. We are also happy to share with all that the Heartfulness Signature Brighter Minds program launch happened in Fiji last year, and since then, it has been taken to many students across the country. Most recently, the Education Minister of Fiji has announced that Brighter Minds will be taken to all the mainstream schools of the nation. This very unique process of growing microgreens could be a game-changing process that could be adopted in schools, within classrooms, to completely revolutionize the idea and concept of sustainability. We thank our respected guests for this most unique inauguration. And now we request our guests to kindly symbolically launch the conference by unveiling the inaugural banner. Thank you. On this auspicious occasion, it also gives us great pride to announce the prizes for the annual Heartfulness Essay event for the year 2024. We have been running this event for 31 consecutive years now, making it one of the longest running outreach programs of Sri Ramchandra Mission. In the year 2024, we received 91,050 entries in 11 languages in 2 categories of participation. We now request our respected guests and revered Daaji to please give away the prizes to the prize winners of both categories 1 and 2. We now invite the winners of category 1 to please come onto the stage and receive their awards. In the category 1, we have Adanya Prashant Sanas, who is the prize winner in the language Marathi from Mumbai. In category 1, in the Odia language, we have Babli Rana from Sambalpur, Odisha, taking away the prize. Category 1 is for the age group 14 to 18 years. We next have Parveen Kaur, the winner of Category 1 in the language Punjabi from Kapurthala, Punjab. In Category 1, language Tamil, we have S. Sabarna from Koduvai, Tamil Nadu, taking away her prize. We next have, in language Kannada, Category 1, Swati from Bidar, Karnataka, taking away her prize for the essay event. The next prize winner for the runner-up Category 1 in the language Telugu is Peravalli Naga Sai Mahesh from Eluru in Andhra Pradesh. We now invite the winners of Category 2 to please come forward and receive their awards. For Category 2, age group 19 to 25 years, we have for the language Telugu, B. Kavya Nagasri from Tanuku, Andhra Pradesh, coming forward to receive her prize. The topics for both categories this year resonate with the theme of resilience chosen for the Year of Youth being celebrated by the Commonwealth. We next have Manik Verma for the language Hindi, Category 2, from Jalandhar, Punjab. The next prize winner is Shweta R.J. for the language Kannada from Bengaluru, Karnataka. The next prize winner is Sukhandeep Kaur for the language Punjabi, again from Kapurthala, Punjab. The next prize winner is Bhuva Urvi Devshi Bhai for the language Gujarati from Bhuj in Gujarat. The next prize winner is Gauri Shankar M for the language Tamil from Pollachi in Tamil Nadu. We next have Satvisha Nandi for the language English from Chandan Nagar in West Bengal. And now the last prize winner for today, Category 2, is S. Varshita for the language Telugu from Pakala, Andhra Pradesh. We request all the prize winners to please come forward for a photo opportunity with our esteemed guests and revered Daaji. Let us all give these young prize winners a huge round of applause for their wonderful contribution and initiative taken in the Heartfulness Annual Essay Event 2024. We wish them all the very best. Thank you. We thank our respected guests for their esteemed presence for the prize distribution ceremony and the inauguration. I now request all the guests to kindly move below the stage for the further proceedings of the session. I request Honorable Secretary General Commonwealth, Right Honorable Patricia Scotland, to remain with us on the dais, please. Madam Secretary General, Right Honorable Patricia Scotland, has been tirelessly working and striving to bring newer means of development to all Commonwealth nations throughout her illustrious career. Her dedication and commitment to making the world a better place for one and all is truly inspiring. I now request Madam Secretary General Commonwealth, Patricia Scotland, to please deliver the keynote address for the inaugural session of the conference.
Namaste. Honourable Ministers, my dear brother and friend, Daaji, esteemed guests, young leaders, teachers, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great honour for me to be with you again today at the serene and inspiring Kahna Shanti Vanam, where the principles of harmony, wisdom, and sustainability are not just taught, but truly lived. I extend my deepest gratitude to Daaji and the Heartfulness Institute for their continued dedication to nurturing young minds and their incredible commitment to a sustainable future. Your vision has transformed this land into a beacon of ecological renewal and spiritual enrichment, a sanctuary where nature and knowledge flourish side by side. And through the Brighter Minds program, you are already nurturing our young people to be future leaders for the environment, empowering young people with the connection to the natural world and the practical tools to protect it. I have always believed that young people are the beating heart of our future. Their imagination, innovation, and indomitable spirit hold the key to solving the great challenges of our time. Climate change, environmental degradation, food insecurity. These are not distant threats, but present realities. And yet, I stand here today filled with optimism, for I see in the faces before me the change makers who will lead us to a greener, more sustainable tomorrow. And on behalf of my generation, I thank you. I thank you for your ingenuity, your spirit, your warmth, your love, your determination, and your ability to change our world. The Commonwealth is home to 1.7 billion young people. More than 6% of our total population. 2.7 billion people in our Commonwealth, all of them coming from the 5 corners of our world. Big countries, small countries, landlocked countries. And that figure of 1.7 billion young people is not just a statistic. It is a tremendous source of hope. The energy, creativity, and determination of youth are the driving forces behind progress. And our mission is to ensure that they are equipped, empowered, and encouraged to lead. That is why the Commonwealth leaders created our successful Year of Youth, which you contributed so much to, because young people play a vital role in shaping a just, inclusive, and sustainable world. And that is why the Commonwealth Youth Programme is thriving. 50 years after it was created, it provides a unique platform for young people to shape the future. And it provides you, the young people of India, with an established global network of ready-made relationships and partners. And although we talk about our 56 member countries who are intimate members of our family, every other human being on the planet is our friend and part of us. Here in India, we see remarkable leadership in sustainability from the Commonwealth's largest member. India's commitment to renewable energy, reforestation, and green technology is a model for our world. From large-scale initiatives like the International Solar Alliance to grassroots movements rejuvenating forests and water bodies, India exemplifies the power of collective action. Collective action in confronting climate change. The world takes note when India leads. And today, as we gather here in Hyderabad, we reaffirm our commitment to learning from these efforts and amplifying them across the Commonwealth. Education is the cornerstone of sustainability. It is in the classroom that we must plant the seeds of environmental consciousness. The Sustainability in the Classroom initiative can ensure that students and educators alike understand not just the urgency of climate action, but also its own capacity to effect change. I'd like to take this opportunity to say a profound thank you to each and every educator here. you touch the minds, the hearts, the lives of all those who are entrusted to your care. You will enable some of the greatest minds in our world today who are being formed under your supervision to achieve the things that they have been born to deliver. And for all those who may not thank you, I, the Secretary General of the Commonwealth, on behalf of them all, say thank you. And at the top of that list, we should say a heartfelt thank you to Daaji. For his leadership, for his wisdom, for his determination, not just to talk, but to do, to share, to be with us in what many see as a dark time. When we come here to Kanha, we know it is the brightest, lightest, blessed moment, because this movement is the light that we need. And together, through innovative programs such as Forests by Heartfulness, the UNCCD Nature Labs, and Sustainable Agriculture Showcases, young people are gaining the tools to reimagine our relationship with the planet. In my 9 years as Secretary General, I have seen firsthand that sustainability is not just about preserving resources. It is also about fostering a mindset of responsibility, stewardship, and interconnectedness. When we awaken the environmental imagination of our young people, we are not just educating them, we are empowering them to become leaders, activists, and visionaries who will reshape our world for generations to come. Daaji, your wisdom and leadership has been the guiding light for so many, myself included. And one of the things that I have seen is how you have inspired a change in the way in which the world responds, and the way in which you have given hope to so many who had become hopeless. As we look around this beautiful Kanha, which you have created, I look back to when I first became Secretary General in 2016. And we were fearful of what we saw. And the Commonwealth came together, and we said boldly that we needed a regenerative approach to climate change, to development, to sustainability, so that we could reverse climate change. And at the time, I know that many people laughed at us. I know I was told that I was crazy, which is in fact true. And what I came to realize was that Daaji was crazy too. Because, unbeknownst to me, everything that we were suggesting could be done, that you could take barren land and regenerate it, you could reverse the degradation, and you could bring life back to barren spaces. I was talking about it, proselytizing about it, but Daaji was doing it. And Kanha has become the exemplar. When anyone doubts, we are able to say, look at heartfulness. Under your stewardship, Daaji, the Heartfulness movement has not only enriched individual lives, but has also championed global sustainability efforts, moving from that inner peace and environmental responsibility and making them go hand in hand. And I am deeply grateful for your support and inspiration throughout my tenure. And I know that you will remain a strong partner for a reformed, successful, thriving Commonwealth. And as we look ahead, together, I call on each one of you, students, educators, policymakers, and visionaries, to seize this moment. The task before us is great, but so is our collective potential. The world is waiting for leaders who will stand for sustainability, who will champion climate justice, and who will dare to dream of a better future. I know that each of you will carry those dreams and values into your communities and the wider world. This will be my last visit to Hyderabad as Secretary General. This place has enriched me and strengthened me, inspired and sustained me. And I will always carry the wonderful things I have experienced here deep in my heart. But whilst my time in this office is drawing to a close, our work is only just beginning. So let me today mark a renewed commitment to education that inspires action, to partnerships that drive progress, and to a Commonwealth that thrives together with its friends, with its neighbours, with all of those who are committed to humanity, united in purpose, unmatched and never wavering in our resolve and our determination. So many people have said to me in the last 2 months, Secretary General, you've always been an optimist. Are you now a pessimist in these times? And I said to them what I will say to you. I am neither an optimist nor a pessimist, but what I am is absolutely determined. We cannot change. We cannot change that which others do. We cannot change that which others say. We have no control of their actions. What we absolutely have control of is our response. So let us remain united, determined, loving in relation to our world, because we can do this if we choose. Not alone, but together. And I want to say, may God bless and keep Daaji, Heartfulness, and all of you in the very palm of his hand. I pray that he will give you the courage, the strength to do that which each of us must if we are to deliver a safer, kinder, more loving world. And to those young people who are just starting their journey, my biggest thanks goes to you. Your brilliance shines brightly. Believe in yourself. Know that you are the change we need to see in this world. We love you, we bless you, we stand with you, and we wait to celebrate when we see you soar. Those who received their awards today, we welcomed. Now we wait to watch them fly. So thank you, God bless you, and let's make this conference, this meeting, one of the brightest, most sparkling moments, so the world will see there is light, there is hope, and let's remind them there is Daaji.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your inspiring words, your prayers, and for reminding us that each one of us coming together have collective potential to have the vision of a better and brighter earth. I now request Revered Daaji to please felicitate Madam Commonwealth Secretary General, Right Honourable Patricia Scotland. We are very happy to present to Madam a beautiful painting from the Inner Peace Museum at Kanha, which describes the 18th SDG proposed by Revered Daaji on zero thought pollution. He says, regulating the mind and cultivating mental clarity, we can address and solve the challenges of all other SDGs, paving the way for global harmony and peace. We hope that Madam will carry this unique gift from the Inner Peace Museum with her to remind all of us of the 18th SDG. We are also very happy to present to Madam a copy of the book, The Power of Paradox by revered Daaji. This book explores 27 everyday paradoxes combined with spiritual and scientific inquiry. We are also happy to present to Ma'am a very unique plantable seed calendar, which is a very eco-friendly and fun way to gift beautiful sunbird paintings embedded with seeds that can be planted in the earth. This is a unique way of also helping preserve the fast disappearing ecosystem of bees, and part of the proceeds go towards funding sustainable initiatives in rural India. Heartfulness, under the visionary leadership and guidance of Global Guide revered Daaji, has been creating ripples in the world. He has truly redefined the word sustainability. I now request revered Daaji to please deliver his keynote address for the conference.
After listening to our dear sister, Secretary General Patricia Scotland, I don't think I need to speak anything any further. It's unnecessary, I think. She has charted out our individual role, emphasizing what is important is a resolve and determination, which also sounds and resounds and resonates with our dear Babuji's statement that when you enter the world of spirituality, be like a tiger with a resolve, not a sheep. Only then we can have success. This tiger-like determination and resolve, all that is required to have our success in spirituality. I've been wondering for years, talking on SDGs, various SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, framed by United Nations. All 17 of them, they are all for the welfare of the globe. Not only human beings, but mountains and rivers, river water, the soil and whatnot, helping the disadvantaged, abused, especially women and children who cannot speak out. Pollution at all levels. And when you think of pollution at multiple levels, including air, water, soil, light pollution, the root cause is thought pollution. So I'm requesting our dear sister Patricia Scotland to promote one more sustainable development goal with United Nations, is to take it up further and say, let us fine-tune this. Let us refine these thought activities. Remove the thought pollution. And how are we to remove thought pollution? Filtering it through our heart, the bad intentions, and channeling the right intentions with our intellect and thinking. When that is done, why would any person would think wrong things and pollute air or take advantage of any disadvantaged person? So this 18th SDG which we are requesting will solve perhaps all other SDGs. That is the goal. Honorable Right Honorable Patricia, Scotland, we are very thankful to you for remaining present here to kickstart this project on sustainability at classroom level in schools. I'm also very thankful and grateful rather to Honorable Ambassador from Ukraine, His Excellency Dr. Alexandro Polishchik, my very dear brother Dr. R.C. Agarwal for ICAR, and now he's also a director of NAAMR. Sri Sushil Salwanji, Chairman Salwan Education Trust. All his schools have undertaken all the heartfulness programs, and for which we are grateful. We have been working together for numbers of years. They have the best teachers. I have not found such teachers. I envy him for having such teachers, educators with his school systems. Mrs. Mamta Rani Agrawal, Additional Secretary of almost 1100 universities. Professor Dandaragi Reddy Garu, Vice Chancellor at Sri Konda Lakshman Horticulture University. Horticulture, agriculture, agroforestry, environmental protection, water, whatnot, they're very dear to my heart, to all our hearts. So we always appreciate your input, whatever we can do here, not just implementation, but to research and new innovation can be started. We may succeed, we may fail, but we have to keep trying. Now, this is a very special request. On behalf of Heartfulness Institute, I'd like to make with a lot of joy for Her Excellency, the Right Honorable Patricia Scotland, KC Commonwealth Secretary General, like to bestow her with the title of Special Envoy to the Heartfulness Institute. Since our first encounter in 2023, and later on at Spiritual Mahotsav, Her Excellency expressed enthusiasm for many of the initiatives growing at Kanha campus, including microgreen as nutritious and sustainable food source for countries experiencing food scarcity because of economic and climate challenges. Above these microgreen projects, she also loves, which is dear to her heart, is this Brighter Mind programs, increasing the fortitude, embellishing their cognitive and intuitive abilities among children through this program. She has helped us opening the doors in multiple countries like Guyana, some countries in Africa, Fiji Islands. I also like to say and request rather to continue to advocate for these two programs as well as how to diffuse or remove this thought pollution through meditation, and especially the heartfulness way of meditation. Most of you by now have learned what meditation is all about. Some of you who are listening for the first time, over this Zoom call, via YouTubes, who are at a distance. Meditation is loosely translated in English from a Sanskrit word, dhyan. Dhyan in Sanskrit is a combination of two words, di and yan. Di in Sanskrit means ultimate wisdom. Yan means a vehicle. Vehicle that can transport us and tap into this ultimate wisdom is dhyan. Like any vehicle, it needs some fuel, some energy input. Dhyan also requires energy input so that consciousness can dive like a submarine in the oceans of subconsciousness and can also fly high in the sky of superconsciousness. And this energy input is called pranahuti. And I'm proud to say it is heartfulness and heartfulness only that can provide this pranahuti to one and all at no charge. So, I request to Honorable and very dear sister to promote this pranahuti aided meditation to the world. She can be our great envoy. You could see her singing words of determination. There is joy, there is determination, and there is tenderness. It's a very rare combination. You see the difference between my speech and her speech. You see? And now I would end my speech. Thank you, thank you, thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, Daaji. With this, we come to the close of the inaugural session of this conference. Throughout the day today, we have a number of unique tours, exhibitions, and sessions to bring awareness of the need for sustainable practices in education, as well as innovations happening across the world. We welcome all our guests, faculty members, and students from various educational institutions who have joined us here at Kanha today for the conference to please join all of these programs that have been customized for you. We thank all our respected dignitaries and friends, brothers and sisters for their presence here with us today and wish all of you a most wonderful day ahead. We will soon be displaying a QR code for participants to join a WhatsApp group for detailed event information of today. We request all of our guests, friends, and brothers and sisters who are interested in being a part of this conference to please scan the QR code being displayed on the screen to join a WhatsApp group that contains the information about all the events and happenings for today.